Zeus has the kit and a flashbang for NaVi, and quickly up mid, pressure down Banana from NaVi as well. They're going to be a fast flank, but Electronic has to hold on inside the pit, forced into the open. He needs to find this kill. He needs to do it quickly. Into flames. There's the trade. Nicely done from Body and G2 getting into the bomb site.
Good news, though, that Electronic did get a kill because he was burning alive in amongst all of that. So a 1-for-1 trade. However, post-plant going to be on the cards, and Shox has done so much damage. Simple's on 1 HP. Definitely not the player from NaVi's perspective you'd want in this position. And with the rotation somewhat stalling out, G2 are looking good. Flamey's going to have to go in. Lucky takes his head clean off his shoulders, putting even more pressure on the rest of NaVi. As it stands, Edward in a confrontation, going to get the better of Shox. And now suddenly the player advantage going firmly in NaVi's hands. They're actually going to get this retake.
The point man over at the B bomb site. There's the peek. Jax walks right into it, but Shox with the deagle finishes him off.
This is the other side of that whole debate, the soap opera that is NaVi. On the other side, the first thing that will go will be communication, and you could see it clearly there. Edward in the middle of nowhere, another pick onto Flamey, and suddenly G2 and a 5-on-3 in their favor. They've only got 28 seconds left, though, and a player in the pit could be all that's required for NaVi, and it's that man Electronic. He's going to open up with 2, making 3 kills in quick succession, holding down the fort by himself, running out of ammunition, doesn't get it onto Lucky, so at least they should be able to get the bomb planted after all, but this is way closer than G2 should have been in.
Yeah, they've got to be hurt. That is a great triple kill. Gives him a chance. Zeus going to be the point man on the retake, and you have Simple behind him still. But again, much like Edward, Zeus is caught with a nade in his hand. They must 2v1 this. Kenny is too low to take a heads-up fight. He's got to drag Simple into the crossfire. He's being patient, trying to lure Kenny out of position. He does it successfully. Simple, he's not going to pull off the clutch. Lucky's able to hold on and pit. And G2, because there's limited utility for NaVi. They've used all but 1 smoke. Edward's the only one with 1 left, and he's on Rap side. There's the peek from Zeus. He gets blind, 1-for-1. That's not the worst thing in the world. Edward gonna peek the angle, gets the dink, can't find the finish up. Great kills from Body. Simple's got to get aggressive to get out of the crossfire. Oh, 2 stunning headshots. Another heroic performance. But Simple did it. He turned around in NaVi's favor. Get up mid very, very fast, but as you said, the Molotov in lane slowed him down in a big way. They didn't go up Rap side. They're coming in late. Zeus listening in the smoke. Simple spamming. Electronic's gonna get one with the AUG. That's the bomb down as well. Shox is exposed, and Lucky is there to shut down Zeus. Just 1 kill. A 3-on-4. But can they actually break into the bomb site? This is gonna have to be a coordinated pinch.
Oh, Electronic's gonna be disappointed he didn't get the better of Lucky there. Did knock him down to 2, and the bomb's gone out once again. Jax and Kenny S remain. Kenny's gonna thread the eye of the needle, lands the headshot onto Edward, but Simple still has that bomb right ahead of him. Gonna be a nightmare for G2 to contend with this, but they flashed him out, and there's the headshot from Jax. This round isn't done just yet. It's coming down to the bitter end. Just 2 players remain, 1 on each side. Oh. And there's Kenny with the headshot. G2 somehow.
NaVi taking a gamble with limited utility, limited weaponry. A 4-man stack towards this B bomb site, and G2 has rotated right back into it.
Oh, no one's going to check sandbags. Flamey could be in for a hat-trick of kills, but it's just 1. Body's been wrecked in the process. Here comes Simple. Almost caught between 2 mines. Still does a chunk of damage to Kenny. And at this stage, they may not realize there's more players over here on B. Step up, Edward. Bomb has been dropped. What a call by NaVi. The gamble pays off.
You have to say bomb site as well.
They do have Electronic there, though, but he's moved forward. He's no longer in the pit. He's going to try and take the fight. This could be brutal timing for him, though. Edward's going to hold on just about with 2 kills. 2 very impactful frags. And now that Electronic's made a move through the smoke, he's going to pounce with 2. Looking for a 3rd, can't get it done. A lot of damage has been inflicted, and it's a 1-on-1. Flamey going to have to make the long traversal move from B through on the A side. Kenny's not been able to get the bomb planted just yet, though. Still plenty of time. Gonna smoke off towards the library side. And at this stage, from a B's perspective, he has no idea. Has Flamey rotated up mid? Has he gone through library side? Neither player really knows where the other is at this stage, but now the bomb has been faked. Flamey's not gonna fall for it. Kenny's just gonna plant safe. This does mean he's gonna have a claustrophobic hold, though, once Flamey starts to make a move in. He just has an opener. Sidearm at his disposal, and Kenny S with the superior firepower is gonna light up Flame.
Putting 1 on this choke point, he's gonna have to transition into the bomb site. Doesn't want 2 players to be caught outside of the site.
There's a slight gap in that smoke as well. G2 now gonna start to push their authority down. No one checks the boost, but they do. Last tick of that flashbang. If Flamey was unblind, that would have been a whole different ball game. Simple, back to the wall, gonna come out swinging with the first, looking to secure the bomb site. 8 seconds to go, there's not gonna be enough time for Kenny to get on the site, can do a bit of damage on his way out, but this round is going the way of NaVi. They're gonna lead 7-4.
Lucky with very low health, cannot afford to be the initial contact, cannot afford to go in with the opening group. Here we go. Flamey's boosted up. It took him a while to clear this out. It's going to get pre-fired this time. Zeus still waiting. Just wants to stay alive. Doesn't even want to fight for it. Even he's getting spammed, though. And somehow he dodges all of it.
Well, goes in just afterwards before the rest of his team really had a chance to get even close.
Electronic did throw a pop flash for him. Obviously, did not work out the way it was intended.
Smoke,
and from
but
here...
he was always going to be out in position in that stage. Decides to back away into the arms of Shox. This is such a strange round from NaVi. Super aggressive round from G2. Is going to yield a 3-on-2 advantage. And now all the pressure on Electronic. He's about to get forced by remaining G2 players.
Yeah, but he slowed him down. Smoke in lane is going to make them a little bit cautious. There's a massive gap in that, though. What kind of an angle can Electronic find? Simple, he calls Simple back to the B bomb site, and they think maybe Electronic thinks that smoke that he threw in lane has done just enough to force G2 away, but it hasn't. They've just slowed their take, but it's going to be a free bomb site. Shox has the bomb in pit. Oh, there's an appearance in library. Kenny S down so low, but now he's got the angle, so no more peeking for Electronic. He's got to wait for Simple to come in. The bomb is going to go down any moment. It's a 2-on-3 in the last round. They must go for it.
2 players very low. There is a kit and a Molotov. This in the realms of possibility. Kenny is going to try and shut it down before it can gather any kind of momentum or steam. But decides better of his angle. The Shox will go for the peak. He had a slow start, but he's warming up just when it counts, leaving Simple. 1-on-3 with the AK, and Kenny S will greet him. 9-6.
NaVi with that pick towards the A bomb site are going to rotate over. But G2 wants to find some information. A peek down mid, completely blind. Can't convert the kill. And now from Boiler, he's going to get pounced upon. You can only take that peek for so long before NaVi is going to react, and it looks like G2 on the back foot in their pistol.
You probably need Kenny to be more aggressive watching Boiler if you're going to peek down mid. You know, it's pretty stalled, a bit stagnant in its approach. And G2 are going to wrap around Shox towards the B side, but he's effectively the sweeper role at this stage, just going back and forward through Speedway. NaVi haven't fully committed yet to either side. They haven't really shown their hand, even though there's 25 seconds left.
And I don't like the setup from G2. They need to do what NaVi did and just gamble and stack a bomb site and hope it's the correct one, because your defense is spread way too thin. Kenny against 5 needs some immediate headshots, and he gets the damage, but not the frag. And Shox has got to wrap around mid, and this pistol round is all but over, especially now when that goosh comes out. Shox forced away. Jax, don't even go for it. Shox wants to save the kit. Jax is going to go down.
Unfortunate nade as well, bounced on the wrong side of the box. It would have claimed Simple's life if it was just a little bit higher.
You could see G2 just never had any idea what was coming. Obviously, that first kill that Flamey has in the halls is G553.
They're going to go for the peek down Banana, but instantly Lucky's been found. Electronic's going to claim. Kenny S does bounce back with one of his own. And Shox is somewhat isolated now. Going to have to rely on his teammate. No one checks sandbags. And Body's able to double up with 2 of his own. Bit of a mistake from NaVi, could cost him dearly. Shox nearly burns to a crisp, but still somehow alive on 7 HP before Electronic will find him out. SG and Play going to get 2. And it is the duo that you'd want in this situation, but pretty tagged up in the process.
I think they're going to back away, at least for the moment, or maybe just sit there and stay quiet. Electronic in that corner was able to hear Kenny S rotating through CT spawn. They know that there's a second player at this B bomb site. Here the plan for NaVi, it looks like don't make any noise. Simple's going to go for the peek, of course he is. Forces Kenny S away, but the AWP is a new weapon at this B bomb site. Nothing they didn't necessarily know. G2 has pushed Jax out in towards alt mid, so we can watch for a fallback, but he's not close enough to be picked off. That would be the nightmare. What can NaVi do around this smoke? This is exactly where you want Kenny S. Gotta be mindful. You can see him considering the fact that they can jump through this. A boost over the top of the smoke. There's the kill from Body, saves Kenny's life, and the follow-up kill with the AWP. 7 for G2.
Flashbang is going to completely stop any scouting ability for G2. They're going to back away. They know how vitally important this is. Nade's going to be exchanged. I think Shox may have just caught a glimpse of Zeus, but the flashbang going to do enough to force him back. There's no avenging frag, but Electronic will get the upper hand onto Lucky. Puts a bullet between his eyes. This puts way more pressure on B than G2 are hoping for this early on in the round.
He's got no nades as well. Shox has to take a heads-up fight, and it's not going to work. Kenny rotating over now, but again, the op stuck behind the smoke. It's so difficult, and Body and Jax aren't even rotating over. They haven't moved yet. 2 players in this B bomb site. What can Kenny S find? He would love to get one. They're being so quiet. Now he's going to hear the footsteps. Now he's going to hear the plant go down. You imagine he's going to spam to try and stop it. It's not going to work. That's when Simple peaks. That's when he pounces. And the round is over.
I feel like the call had already came in to save. It's just that Kenny S was on a few smokes, couple of Molotovs.
Ooh, Flamey could step in front of that smoke if he wanted to. It appears a little too quick for him. Simple's found a headshot on Shox, who was just trying to spot. Wasn't even trying to necessarily commit, but that's beautiful. Lucky's gonna love that. Not that part, as Zeus gets a trade. That's when Flamey pounces on the lurk. A classic lurk. But I think Flamey has called that they're coming down mid, so NaVi should be aware. They know that at least one is gonna come down mid. Meanwhile, Body is trying to flush Flamey out, but they have just exchanged places, and Flamey now has the information. He can just go over to the B bomb site. It's a 1-on-3 here for Kenny, and he has to go. A kit is not an option. It's got to be a full 10-second defuse, so Kenny's got to find them all. That's going to be it. NaVi's going to take this Inferno against G2. It's going to be 16-7.
Yeah, Body shooting across there just gave NaVi all the information they needed. Sure, he's got the first kill. They're heavily tagged in the process. And there we have it. Edward puts the final nail in the coffin.